Good morning. Hope you are well. We are now live. Yes. So give me a hello in the comments. I need another haircut. And yeah, let me know you are watching and live. So all on the replay. Eva is good at this weird time. So I had a conversation last night and this morning. And it was, I wanted to share like a few things around this. And given the week that we've had in terms of having online seminar with regards to motivation, which always tucks or comes on to this comfort eating area, I think something always comes in around that. Morning, Sue. Glad you're up to at this crazy time. And what to do if you essentially have a chocolate day or you have a bit of a binge episode, because I think it's too easy for us to just go straight into that beating yourself up mode. And I think it's human nature because we haven't been perfect. Now, we talked about something before, which is when you are trying to be, more positive with a lot of your habits. So you're trying to be better with your eating habits. You're trying to be better with your exercise habits. Remember that you'll probably notice that any lapse more than if you would normally. So let's say you're just going about your week and you open a bag of crisps and biscuits every evening. Okay, then that's just what you do. You might think nothing of it, but then you start something, and then you're like, right, you know what, I'm gonna get a handle on this, and you do maybe 2-3 days, and then you have a day where you open the biscuits again, open the crisps again, and it's almost like we go straight into this beating ourselves up mode. When actually, if you take a look back and look how far you've come, we're 3 days better than last week. And it's a quick little switch just to get out of that mode. But anyway, here's what I want to talk to you a bit about more in terms of the steps to get out of this. Is one, just focus on the next meal. Focus on the next moment. Like it's gone. If you dwell on it, you're just going to beat yourself up, feel rubbish. And actually, it's that feeling, your thoughts about the thing, which are the issue, not the thing itself. Then just note down, like, this is about creating self-awareness. It's not about just changing it in a second. Anyone who says that you'll just stop doing this habit immediately, you're going to have setbacks. It's the same with any change. Okay, so note how you feel, like, because often people will say things like, I feel sick now, like I feel rubbish. And if you feel good, that's fine. Maybe you actually just wanted it, and that's fine. Now, consider these questions. So, how am I feeling right now? Number one. What would you say to a friend who was feeling like that? So, if you're like, I'm a bit tired and stressed, what would you say to a friend who was tired and stressed? Number two, what am I craving? So consider what you're actually craving, and the more you can ask these questions, I'd actually have these questions out in front of you. By the way, if you want a copy of my guide that has these questions, comment below, let me know, and I can send it over to you. So have these questions out in front of you. What am I craving? Then, is it worth it to me? How does it impact others around me? My behavior? Mentally, physically? Who am I if I do this habit? If I have it, how does it impact me physically? How do I feel after? Just starting to gather some facts rather than just simple impulse behaviors. And I could go into sleep, tiredness, dampening our prefrontal cortex, but this is getting you aware of your state. And when you're aware of your state, you can start to step back and go, yeah, I'm tired and stressed. I'm going to perceive these foods as more rewarding. And you can start to rationalize the behavior on the feelings you're having and actually just be okay with them. Instead of fighting them, just consider how you feel. Because it might not be that you're craving that, and more on this now. It might be that you're craving something else. So what is the smallest amount, it's question 4, what is the smallest amount I need to be happily satisfied? What is the smallest amount I need to be happily satisfied? And the reason I say that is because most people often don't really know the answer, because we often perceive them as more rewarding than they actually are. So if I said, is 2 biscuits enough, or is 3 biscuits enough? No, is 10 biscuits enough? Are you satisfied then? And it's like, kind of, I'm more just sick. And it's like, what are we actually craving here? Is it something fun for us? Do we need to create a happy list? Is it doing something for me, as in having a nap, doing some meditation, reading a book, having a bubble bath? If you're looking around the kitchen in the evening, go and have a bath. Just run upstairs, go have a bath, Epsom salts, whatever, bubbles, and just see how you feel then. Like, the difference it makes to me, it's got to be something personal to you, of course, but that, for me, is like, wow, I'm well relaxed. Before I was, head in the fridge. So, a few questions to ask. How am I feeling right now? What would you say to a friend feeling like that? What am I craving, specifically? This might not be food. Is it worth it to me? How does it impact others around me? Mentally, physically? What is the smallest amount I need to be happily satisfied? So you're giving yourself permission to have it. You're rationalising how much to have. You're also being aware of your feelings. And actually then you can act accordingly. Because sometimes it's not food we're craving, but food is the easiest, quickest thing we can grab. Because we live in a world of food abundance. So I hope that helps. Any questions on that, let me know. Like I said, if you want these questions in like some kind of guide that you can just easily just print, go do, let me know, comment below, and I can get it for you. Take care. Hope that helps. And don't beat yourself up. Like, it happens. Like, the quicker you move on to that next meal, be aware of how you feel. Don't fight it. The easier it will be to deal with. Hope that helps. And it's just, I keep saying this, but it is a long journey, this. Like, relationships with food can go back years and years and years, from when we were kids to, falling over, hurting our knee and being given an ice cream. Like, food is there to change our emotion a lot of the time. And the more we can look at other things, like maybe non-food related things to change our emotions, generally that's going to help our weight loss, our fitness, and our health. Have a great weekend, and any questions as always, let me know, and speak soon.